Alright, welcome back to BeamNG.drive. We're here on Utah, but we are here because we just got the 0.22 update to BeamNG.drive, and it brings a bunch of cool stuff, like it always seems to do when they do major updates. So we're going to go through everything, all the big pieces in the update as quick as we can, which is going to be hard because there's so much cool stuff in it. But yeah, let's get right down to it. So one of the big exciting new things is we've got a new car. It's not the Hirochi Sunburst. No. We already have that car. It's a new car. It is the Soliad Wendover, which it doesn't look like much, but there are some really interesting versions of this car that are a ton of fun. So the base car has like a pretty standard like V6. Then there's like a supercharged, some of them have like a supercharged V6, and then we get up into like a V8, and then we get into supercharged V8. So you can get very powerful. And actually, like even like the supercharged V6 version, I think these are basically the same, is actually pretty cool. We'll just drive it really fast. You can take a look here. I guess we'll just rip the hood off since it's fun to look. So there you go. It looks like an engine with a supercharger on it. So, but actually, for being like not the most interesting looking car, the higher performance versions sound kind of angry actually. It is front wheel drive. Most of the variants actually are front-wheel drive. I could really lose this hood, actually. That'd be okay, that's fine. We don't need to. So it's a little floaty. This one has the more sporty suspension, but you can see it's still pretty squishy. The rear end compresses quite a bit when we accelerate, so it's kind of funny. But it's a pretty fun car, actually, and some of the other versions are even more fun. This is the Sport SE, and it's not bad. It's not bad, but we're going to check out some of the other ones that were added. The Soliad Wendover here. So we've got, like I said, some V8 versions that are pretty cool, pretty fast. There is a facelifted version also. They've been doing that with some of the kind of like overhauls of cars they've gone through. They've done some facelift versions. So like this is what the facelifted one looks like. It's just got a slightly different front, more closed off. Kind of looks like a 90s Mustang, honestly. And this one has a V8. So, and it has a pretty muddy automatic transmission, which I don't love, but it does have a V8. So there are actually increasingly more powerful and more interesting versions of this car as we go. This one's not bad. This one's, I will say, because it's front wheel drive, it's like pretty forgiving. You have to work pretty hard to like spin it out. See, the transmission is just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Didn't know what gear to be in there. But there are some other manual versions that are pretty fun. So let's check out some of the more high-performance versions, which I really like, honestly, a lot. We'll start with the Street Tune version. This is a supercharged V8 version. It's got race suspension, and then it's got a pretty interesting body kit. So it's actually like fairly aggressive. You can see it still has that facelifted version in the front. Pretty chunky wide tires, and it does have nitrous, which is kind of crazy. But this one is supercharged, and it actually doesn't really look that different on it, but it really does not at all. You can tell it's a V8, not a V6, but barely. I mean, it barely looks different, actually. So let's give this one a drive. This one is, let me remember, still front-wheel drive, which is crazy to me. Is it really? That actually feels wrong, but I think it is front. Well, it has a front-wheel drive. It has a front-wheel drive fuel kit. So okay. Front-wheel drive. Yep. Front-wheel drive. So it's a little bit sad in that way because it's got lots of power, but look, we're just peelies. Peely, still peeling. And third gear, still hear a little bit of squeal, but now we're good. So you have to be a little bit careful with this thing around corners. It's kind of fun, though, but you just have to really balance, too much torque to a single front axle and also trying to, steer. So it's an interesting challenge. Not great there. I do understeer a lot in this version. I mean, look at that. We're just spinning. We're just peeling. Still peeling. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna mix a little turn in. It's interesting. You can kind of try to drift it, but it's not like great. There are some other versions that are much better. This one's just kind of fun. Actually, it's kind of like a fun challenge because it's heavy. The traction ain't great. It really struggles to put the power down, but it's kind of fun anyway. So, okay. Look at that slide, huh? That was nice. Yeah, real nice. Okay, some of the other ones that I really like, so they get progressively better and better. The safety car isn't that interesting. This one, the Fink Appliances 10,000, is like a play on, Knight Rider or whatever that show. I feel like that's like outside of my like knowledge, but it's fine. It's like a supercharged V8. It's pretty standard. It's like a pretty, it's just like a different look. It's not that cool. The dash is, you know, digital and I don't know stuff. It's fun. The rally version is really fun. We're going to wait on that because I'm going to wait till I find like a nice dirt track for it. The race version is fun. It's a supercharged V6, all-wheel drive. So this one's a lot of fun. And probably actually my favorite version, I think, just because it's the most fun to drive. Has really good grip. It's all-wheel drive. It doesn't have too much power. It's just a lot of fun. It kind of makes me think of like the Pessima. It's kind of like driving like the race versions of like the Pessima. Kind of light, pretty nimble, pretty fun. Not like crazy overpowered or anything. Ooh, I tend to overcook that corner, so I played a little more safe. Yeah, careful, careful, careful. The road narrows up here. Oh boy. But this one's fun because it's got a lot of grip. This is actually a pretty hard section though, and I am pulling a bit. Fun to do the downshifts there. Pull out of that with a little bit of speed. Not too bad. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely pulling right though. Wow. Tried to turn it left there and it was like nothing happened for a bit. Then I figured it out. Oh, it's very, very much struggling to go left. Please no. Thank you. Good job. Ooh, best stop. But yeah, this one's a ton of fun. And I'm gonna crash. Okay, good stuff. Let's just back her up just a touch. Oh, that's different. Did they change that? What? The little rewind thing is like a different animation. There are a bunch of updates, a bunch of changes in this update. So you'll have to check out the link in the description to the full changelog because there's so many bug fixes and just crazy things. But the Wendover is kind of like one of the biggest things. Now we're gonna try out the hill climb because the hill climb is absolutely ridiculously nuts. Like you don't really think the Wendover is that interesting until you drive the hill climb, and this thing just has stupid acceleration. So let's try it. And this is a supercharged V8. Yeah, I mean, it just gyrates the entire thing apart. This one's hard because this car gets me in a lot of trouble because it accelerates so much better than it brakes. And I tend to not really do a good job at, braking. And you can kind of sort of drift it, but you gotta really try, because it is all-wheel drive. But it is just explosively fast. Like, it is a lot of fun. Oh, I needed to kick that around. Ouch. Ouch. Pain. That is weird. Okay, come on. Okay. And grip. And we're off to the races. This one is just so fun, but I don't have the restraint to drive it well. It's so fast. Okay, we're gonna back up actually. We're gonna do this weird thing that is so interesting. I guess it's nice because the old view was really obnoxious actually. But while we're up here, we're gonna check out one of the other things that was updated. Which is a brand new camera mode. I know that's not the most exciting thing in the world, right? But it is kind of exciting. So, if you hit F, suddenly, I'm in the world. I'm doing it. Mom, look at me. Look, I'm a real boy. But yeah, you can it's like walking. So like it's even got like little bob. It's really just a camera mode. Like it's not like I'm a real person. I mean, I don't exist, but I can get in and out of the car, kind of. I mean, and yeah, you can walk around, you can jump, you can sprint, you can crouch a little bit, and most importantly, you can push vehicles off of cliffs. See you later, sucker. Oh my gosh, am I gonna fall myself? Please stop, please. I can't get back. It's gone. We're rid of it. But yeah, it's kind of fun. And we're gonna actually show a little bit more of one of the other things you can do while in walking mode. That's pretty interesting. But of course, we can always just tab, because it really... Oh, I forgot I have this vehicle out here. Okay, there you go. That's back. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, it's really just a camera mode, but it's a more interesting camera mode. It's supposed to simulate walking, so it's kind of fun. Now, let's go find a dirt track and try out the rally version quick, and then we'll talk about that other thing that you can do while you're in walking mode, which is pretty cool. It's a cool thing that they added to the game that makes it a little more interactive and kind of neat, and it's actually a really cool addition. So it's a little janky, which I'll show you, but it's kind of cool. If we can ever find a dirt track, we will. We are going to find it in this car. Okay, I see one over there. I think we're going to... This thing always gets its induction system and its like injection system damaged. It's very strange. Okay, let's try the last version. Ooh, I want to climb this. Yes, I want to climb this very bad. Okay, let's put you over here, and then let's replace you with your brother, Mr. Rally version, Mr. Rally Wendover III Jr. Here he is. This is an all-wheel drive, and it's just an inline 4. The only Wendover, I think, with a 4-cylinder engine, which is kind of fun. And this one's actually pretty fun. It's not like super crazy powerful, but it is like pretty light and pretty efficient. And let's see how it does at climbing up this hill from a standstill. We got to give it a challenge, right? All right, Wendover. Make me proud, buddy. First gear it is. Oh, yeah. We might not need second. No, I don't think we have any business going into second right now. Hey, you made it. Good job. Proud of you. Oh, now we're back over the dirt. Or, I mean, the... What? No, the tarmac. Okay, let's go back down. Whee! Here you go, little bud. But it's actually pretty fun. It's, you know, just like a light, not super powerful rally car, so I always enjoy these. A lot like the Pessima, again. Like, it's very similar vibe to, like, the rally version of Pessima. Man, I actually went down that hill with some grace, though, I gotta say. That was kind of impressive. But a dirt track like this is no problem for the Rally Wendover. This is child's play. It is actually floating around quite a bit. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. 66 would be really scary still, I think. I'd be scared. Oh, I should have gone up that way. That would have been interesting. I don't want to go too fast and go off the side. A little drifty drift, sort of. Kinda. It's a little floaty, but it's a lot of fun. So, simple, but enjoyable. I never get tired of driving rally cars in BeamNG.drive. Well, we're back to the tarmac again in a different spot. Okay, let's... Wow, really bogged the engine there, didn't I? Let's go back up and let's check out what they've added in the game. It's called Vehicle Triggers, and basically gives you another way to like interact with vehicles, which is it's kind of fun. But we'll show a couple examples of how you can do that. I'm just gonna go up here to the Ranger Station. I think that's what this is. Ranger Station. Top Rock Garage. Yeah, I need this. My car's in bad shape, sir. Help me. Oh, no, it's the information station. I don't know what I'm saying. And the Top Rock Garage. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it in the parking lot. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's okay. We don't need you anymore. Okay, so let's check out a couple things you can use triggers on. All right, so you might recognize this, the good old D series, classic, you know, Old Faithful, as some people call her. I don't know who calls it that. But this is a super simple example of where you could have a trigger. So tailgate, right? So we know when we're inside of it, we can lower the tailgate and do things inside the vehicle, right? Cargo doors, is that what? Yeah, so we can lower the tailgate, right? Cool. Okay, that's always been a thing. But now, because we have walking mode, when we're out walking and we want to lower our tailgate, we can just lower our tailgate. Boop. And that was just me simply clicking on the mouse. So pretty simple. Whenever you get the little red square, it's a little, and these are a little iffy. I'm going to show you another use case where they're even more iffy. Yeah, you know what? Getting this up might not go well for me, actually. I think it might be a different button. Sometimes I have like a better luck doing it on controller. It's really weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's not great. I can't get it to go back up. And I'll show you another example for this does not work well. It doesn't, sort of, but it doesn't really. But the H series, we've got this special capster rollback kind of tow truck deal. So if we go ahead and swap out our D series for this, or we spawn a new one, I guess I did that. So we know already, like inside of the cab, we have the ability to use like page up and shift page up and control page up and do this stuff, which is really cool. Right? It's really great. So now, because we're Mr. Boots on the ground, we can walk around, we can actually come down here and interact with things. And you've got, I don't know what the first one is. It's not really labeled. Tilt, extend. The last one is feet. It's just, this is, oh, I guess it's tilt. tilt, extend, feet. Okay, yeah, blue, white, red. Okay, I couldn't quite see what it was pointing to. So we have the ability here, and this is the one that's really iffy for me because it's like really sensitive. Okay, there we go. So I'm on blue, but like you basically just like have to like move carefully left and right to get the right thing. So a single click is up, and a middle click on my mouse is down. That's actually I think the default mapping too. And then I slide over a little bit, and we got this, and then we just slide back gently. Oh, I might be. Yep. See, I've lost it. I've lost it already. Yep. Oh, now I'm gonna extend. What is going on? Oh, I'm on extend feet. I can't even see them, so like, not super helpful. And I've already slid. I mean, I barely tap over, and I'm already to bounce over to blue. I completely missed white. So, it's interesting. Oh, I just wish it wasn't. I just want to be able to like click it there. Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. So I mean, it's cool. I think it needs a little work, but it's cool. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Please. What is happening? It's like me running into it. Yeah, I'm pretty strong too. Like I can just, well, sometimes I can just like push cars. It's pretty great. Like you just kind of run into them and it's like, get out of my, okay, I'm not pushing it. If they have their e-brake on, they're pretty good at, you know, not letting you do that. Let's put this tailgate back up because I can do it inside. But yeah, so I mean, we always had the ability to do this part, but now you can do it from outside. So vehicle triggers. I know that those are 2 vehicles that it works with. I don't actually know of any other ones. Those are the ones that kind of highlighted. So if you know some other ones, definitely let me know because I'm curious, but I'm excited to see what kind of mods come out of that, especially if they get the trigger feature working a little more consistently. It's going to be pretty fun. So those are kind of like the big updates, the big things they added. So now we should be able to come over here and theoretically, at least, okay, I feel like I'm actually doing better at this than I was last time. So are the feet down? Yeah, okay, cool. Because I'm like, we're definitely going to need the feet. See, now I'm not going to be able to find this. Oh, got it. I'm doing way better with this than when I was trying to do it before. The feet are going to keep this from just like crushing itself. I don't actually know like what the correct order of operations is for this. And once it tilts, it kind of moves everything, and then you get all screwed up. So now I can't find it again, which is disappointing. Okay. Okay. Yep. Cool. All right. Well, you know, we could just go in because this is a lot easier. But let's see. What is it? Shift. No. Shift. Page down. Oh dear. That's not working. Shift. Page down. Oh, that's retract feet. That was the exact opposite thing that I did not want to retract the feet. Yes, extend the feet. Okay, we want to retract the bed. Control page down. Yes, get us up here. Our center of gravity is not good. Not good at all. Now, we can retract the feet. Boom. Get our feet up. Life's good. We're driving away. So yeah, when you can do that completely from the outside, like reliably, it'll be really fun. But pretty cool. Anyway, I think it's a fun feature. It'll be a lot of fun to see what mod developers do with it. That's for sure. I'm going to tilt. Okay, no, we're fine. We're all fine. Hey, look, our fire chief. We'll drive him around. So yeah, we got walking mode. We got vehicle triggers. We've got the brand new... Already can't remember. The Soliad Wendover. We've also got facelifts. So talk about how they kind of been going back through and remastering, redoing some vehicles. They actually did a facelift on the Bruckle Legrand, and so we got some new versions of that. That's actually what I'm driving right now. So they have a facelifted version. This one, that's the old version. There's a new one. So, you know, subtle stuff. But then they redesign a bunch of stuff when they do that. Like they remaster the 3D model and they improve the interior, some of that stuff. So yeah, those are kind of like the big things, but there is a bunch of stuff in this update. So be sure to check out the link in the description to see everything in it, because there's a bazillion bug fixes and physics things and all sorts of cool stuff and some mission fixes. I didn't see if there's anybody, if they fixed the downhill gravity missions. I know I've had a lot of people complaining, because I did a video on that a long time ago, that they broke that when they changed rolling resistance. And so I don't know if it's fixed, but you know, you could check it out and try, and you might just get disappointed again, but you could try anyway. So there you go. This has been a brief look at BeamNG.drive version 0.22, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did enjoy and you want to see more videos of BeamNG.drive or any other games I've been playing, be sure to subscribe. And either way, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. See ya.